It's an educational farm more than a production farm. It used to be a freeway, and it used to be the freeway on and off ramp that everybody remembered. And for 20 years, folks fought the freeway in a freeway revolt, and then this space was empty for almost 20 years. And in all that time, people were passionate about something happening. And when this finally started, it was like something finally is happening there. The community supported it. Urban agriculture has exploded in popularity and as a solution to some of the big concerns about our planet. And this is a big part of demonstrating what was possible in the middle of the city. The community supported the idea, the government wanted it to happen, and the space was really marginalized and fallow, and it seemed like it was a great opportunity to demonstrate what was possible because it was so centrally located. It was tough to come up with new things to do right away. A lot of our first year's work was building soil and trying to create a habitat for plants and for critters, birds and bugs and such. So we were moving a lot of mulch around and horse poop and planting a lot of beans. And we had hundreds of people show up. We expected 10 or 20. We layered cardboard, then horse poop, then wood chips. And then we planted beans in it, and then we waited for those beans to go to flower, and then we chopped them down. And then we added more beans, and we planted other stuff, and then we added compost whenever we could. And then on another grant, we had a little bit of money, we bought some jars and some seeds. And then we partnered with the San Francisco Seed Library, who also had a lot of seeds, and they wanted to start a second branch. And then eventually we started saving seeds here. So then we started to get a really local version of all the plants we were growing here, and those seeds were more valuable than the seeds you can get in the store. The model of the seed library is to save seeds locally and have a place to save them and trade them. They're stuff that grows well in Hayes Valley, and you can't find that in any store. Oh, so much stuff. Winter greens, salad greens, squash, fruit trees of all sorts that have unique low chill counts. So you'll find like unique, amazing things, unique climate. Not really focused on like what's available worldwide, but a unique space. There's not many people focused on that. It's a small market. It's vegetables and food and fruit trees and plants and pollinators and flowers. Half of it goes to Project Open Hand. Every Wednesday we set up some harvest collection and harvest boxes, and those boxes will go to Project Open Hand, who will prep some meals and brings it to San Francisco General's breast cancer patient program. And then the other half of it is harvested on Sundays here by volunteers, whoever wants it. But we have managed to do a lot of water saving strategies with the way we've laid the farm out on the slopes of the land, so that we water minimally, and when we do water, we tend to water with subsurface irrigation. But after about 3 years of 20 inches per year of rain, after about 3 years, there's very little watering needs anymore. It can pretty much be absorbed into the soil. We have it as a luxury for classes and to make coffee, but the farm itself doesn't run on any electricity. Everything is volunteer powered. Almost every other Sunday we teach urban permaculture. On Tuesdays we have yoga. On Fridays we do design charrettes, and on Wednesdays we teach composting. And pretty much every other day we're flipping the compost, and folks show up and help that out. Everybody. I mean, we have kids and seniors and all shapes and sizes and professions and everybody. There's no like, oh, that's what an urban farmer looks like. It looks like everybody. Well, you know, when people start flipping compost or shoveling mulch, they kind of relax and forget about some of their problems, and they kind of laugh like they're a kid in the playground. And the other thing that I find is different than a park is people talk to each other, and they're friendly. And sometimes you can go to the park, and you may not ever say hello to anybody else you see in the park. But for some reason, when everyone's here, they're calm and happy, and they say hello. When we just opened the gates, people were waiting 40 years for something to happen. 150 people showed up on the first day.
Wow.
And we didn't have a Facebook page or a website that worked, or we had an email list, and we went to community meetings, and we participated with the neighborhood association, and the people who lived here, they showed up. They wanted it. Co-created with our community every step of the way as best we could. Well, this is about to shut down, and when it shuts down, it's supposed to help start as many new farms as possible. And my personal goal is to have one farm in every square mile of the city. San Francisco is 7 miles wide, 7 miles long, 49 square miles. So we're thinking 49 farms.